Good evening, and welcome to Footnotes in Folly. I am Professor Reginald St. John Pemberton, and tonight we open the broadest and most English of all Shakespeare's comedies, The Merry Wives of Windsor. We give you the whole of it, complete and unabridged, in clear modern English. The plain rendering and the asides are my own. This is part 1. We are in the little riverside town of Windsor, among its honest, gossiping townsfolk. The great fat knight Sir John Falstaff has rolled into town with an empty purse and a vast appetite, and he has hit upon a scheme to repair his fortunes. He will make love to two of the town's respectable married women, Mistress Ford and Mistress Page, both of whom he believes hold their husbands' money-bags, and to save himself trouble, he sends each of them the very same love letter. But the merry wives of Windsor are nobody's fools. Meanwhile a quieter comedy stirs. Sweet Anne Page has 3 suitors after her: the foolish Slender, the hot French doctor Caius, and the young gentleman Fenton, who alone loves her truly. Let us begin.
Justice Shallow, Slender, and Sir Hugh Evans enter before Page's house in Windsor. Sir Hugh, do not try to talk me out of it. I will make this a matter for the Star Chamber. If he were 20 Sir John Falstaffs, he would still not get away with abusing Robert Shallow, Esquire, in the county of Gloucester, Justice of the Peace, and Quorum too. Yes, cousin Slender and Castellorum. Yes, and Ratalorum too, and a born gentleman, Master Parson, who writes himself Armigero in any bill, warrant, receipt, or bond, Armigero. Yes, I do, and have done any time these 300 years. All his successors who went before him have done it, and all his ancestors who come after him may do it. They may carry the dozen white luces in their coat of arms. It is an old coat. The dozen white louses look well on an old coat. It agrees well passant. It is a familiar beast to man, and signifies love. The loose is the fresh fish. The salt fish is an old coat. I may quarter it, cause. You may by marrying. It is marring indeed if he quarters it. Yes, by Our Lady. If he has a quarter of your coat, there are only 3 skirts left for yourself, by my simple reckoning. But that is all one. If Sir John Falstaff has done you dishonor, I am of the church, and I will gladly do my good work to make peace and compromise between you. Council shall hear of it. It is a riot. It is not fit for the council to hear a riot. There is no fear of God in a riot. The council, look you, should want to hear the fear of God, and not hear a riot. Think carefully about that. Ha! On my life, if I were young again, the sword should settle it. It is better that friends be the sword and end it. And there is also another plan in my brain, which perhaps brings good discretion with it. There is Anne Page, daughter to Master George Page, who is a pretty young virgin. Mistress Anne Page? She has brown hair and speaks softly, like a woman. It is that very person, as true as anyone you could wish, and 700 pounds in money, gold, and silver her grandsire gave her on his deathbed, God bring him to a joyful resurrection, when she is old enough to reach 17 years. It would be a good proposal if we left our pribbles and prabbles and sought a marriage between Master Abraham and Mistress Anne Page. Did her grandsire leave her 700 pounds? Aye, and her father is making her a petter penny besides. I know the young gentlewoman. She has good gifts. 700 pounds and prospects besides are good gifts. Well, let us see honest Master Page. Is Falstaff there? Shall I tell you a lie? I despise a liar as I despise one who is false, or as I despise one who is not true. The knight Sir John is there, and I beg you to be guided by those who wish you well. I will beat the door for Master Page. Evans knocks. What ho! God bless this house here. Who is there? Here is God's blessing, and your friend, and Justice Shallow, and here young Master Slender, who perhaps shall tell you another tale, if matters grow to your liking. Page enters. I am glad to see your worships well. I thank you for my venison, Master Shallow. Master Page, I am glad to see you. May it do your good heart much good. I wish your venison had been better, it was badly killed. How does good Mistress Page? And I thank you always with my heart, yes, with my heart. Sir, I thank you. Sir, I thank you, by yes and no I do. I am glad to see you, good Master Slender. How was your fellow greyhound, sir? I heard he was outrun at Cotsall. That could not be judged, sir. You will not admit it, you will not admit it. No, he will not. It is your fault, it is your fault. It is a good dog. A cur, sir. Sir, he is a good dog and a handsome dog. Can more be said? He is good and handsome. Is Sir John Falstaff here? Sir, he is inside, and I wish I could do some good service between you. That is spoken as a Christian ought to speak. He has wronged me, Master Page. Sir, he does in some sort confess it. If it is confessed, it is not redressed. Is that not so, Master Page? He has wronged me. Indeed he has, in a word he has. Believe me. Robert Shallow, Esquire, says he has been wronged. Sir John Falstaff enters with Bardolph Nym and pistol. Now, Master Shallow, will you complain of me to the king? Knight, you have beaten my men, killed my deer, and broken open my lodge. But I did not kiss your keeper's daughter. Tut nonsense. This shall be answered for. I will answer it straight away. I did all this. There, now it is answered. The council shall know this. It would be better for you if it were known in private council, otherwise you will be laughed at. Hawk of Herba, Sir John, good words. Good warts? Good cabbages. Slender, I broke your head. What charge do you have against me? Indeed, sir, I have a matter in my head against you, and against your cheating rascals, Bardolph, Nym, and Pistol. They carried me to the tavern, made me drunk, and afterward picked my pocket. You Banbury cheese. Yes, it is no matter. How now, Mephistopheles? Yes, it is no matter. Slice, I say. Paka, paka, slice, that is my humor. Where is Simple, my man? Can you tell me, cousin? Peace, I pray you. Now let us understand. There are 3 umpires in this matter, as I understand it. That is, Master Page, Fidelis, Master Page, and there is myself, Fidelis, myself, and the third party is, lastly and finally, mine host of the Garter. We 3 are to hear it and settle it between them. Very good. I will make a brief of it in my notebook, and afterward we will work upon the cause with as much discretion as we can. Pistol. He hears with ears. The devil in his tam. What phrase is this, he hears with ears? Why, it is affectation. Pistol, did you pick Master Slender's purse? Yes, by these gloves, he did, or may I never come into my own great chamber again. 7 groats and milled sixpences, and 2 Edward shovel, board pieces that cost me 2 shillings and 2 pence apiece from Wide Miller, by these gloves. Is this true, Pistol? No, it is false, if he is a pick-purse. Ha, you mountain foreigner. Sir John and my master, I challenge this tin sword fellow to combat. A word of denial from your lips here. A word of denial. Froth and scum, you lie. By these gloves, then it was he. Slender points at Nym. Be advised, sir, and keep to good humours. I will say merry trap with you if you run the pickpocket humour on me. That is exactly the point of it. By this hat, then, the red-faced one had it. For though I cannot remember what I did when you made me drunk, I am not altogether an ass. What do you say, Scarlet and John? Why, sir, for my part, I say the gentleman had drunk himself out of his 5 senses. It is his 5 senses. Fie, what ignorance this is! And being drunk, sir, was, as they say, discharged, and so the conclusions ran their course. Yes, you spoke in Latin then too, but it is no matter. I will never be drunk while I live again, except in honest, civil, godly company after this trick. If I am drunk, I will be drunk with those who have the fear of God, and not with drunken knaves. So God judge me, that is a virtuous mind. You hear all these matters denied, gentlemen, you hear it. Mistress Ford, Mistress Page, and her daughter Anne Page enter with wine. No, daughter, carry the wine in. We will drink inside. Anne Page exits. Oh heaven, this is Mistress Anne Page. How now, Mistress Ford? Mistress Ford, by my faith, it is very good to meet you. By your leave, good mistress. Falstaff kisses her. Wife, make these gentlemen welcome. Come, we have a hot venison pasty for dinner. Come, gentlemen, I hope we shall drink away all hard feelings. All exit except Slender. I would rather have my book of songs and sonnets here than 40 shillings. Simple enters. Well now, Simple, where have you been? Must I attend on myself? You do not have the book of riddles with you, do you? Book of riddles? Why, did you not lend it to Ella's shortcake last Allhallows, 2 weeks before Michaelmas? Shallow and Sir Hugh Evans enter. Come, cousin, we are waiting for you. A word with you, cousin. Well, here it is. There is, as it were, an offer, a kind of offer, made from a distance by Sir Hugh here. Do you understand me? Yes, sir. You will find me reasonable. If that is how it is, I shall do whatever is reasonable. No, but understand me. I do, sir. Listen to his proposal, Master Slender. I will describe the matter to you, if you have the capacity for it. No, I will do as my cousin Shallow says. I beg your pardon, he is a justice of peace in his county, plain as I stand here. But that is not the question. The question concerns your marriage. Yes, that is the point, sir. Indeed it is, the very point of it, marriage to Mistress Anne Page. Why, if that is the case, I will marry her on any reasonable terms. But can you feel affection for the woman? Let us hear that from your mouth or from your lips, for various philosophers hold that the lips are part of the mouth. So precisely, can you give your goodwill to the maid? Cousin Abraham Slender, can you love her? I hope, sir, I will do what becomes a man who wants to do what is reasonable. No, by God's lords and his ladies. You must speak positively, whether you can turn your desires toward her. That you must. Will you with a good dowry marry her? I would do a greater thing than that, at your request, cousin, within reason. No, understand me, sweet cousin. What I do is for your benefit, cousin. Can you love the maid? I will marry her, sir, at your request. But if there is not much love at the beginning, heaven may lessen it after better acquaintance, once we are married, and have more chance to know one another. I hope familiarity will breed more contempt. But if you say marry her, I will marry her. I am freely dissolved and dissolutely. That is a very discreet answer, except the fault is in the word dissolutely. The word, according to our meaning, is resolutely. His meaning is good. Yes, I think my cousin meant well. Yes, or else I wish I might be hanged, la. Here comes fair Mistress Anne. Anne Page enters. Here comes fair Mistress Anne. I wish I were young for your sake, Mistress Anne. Dinner is on the table. My father desires your worship's company. I will attend on him, fair Mistress Anne. That's blessed will. I will not be absent from the grace. Shallow and Sir Hugh Evans exit. Will it please your worship to come in, sir? No, I thank you truly heartily. I am very well. Dinner is waiting for you, sir. I am not hungry, I thank you truly. Go, sirrah, though you are my man, go attend on my cousin Shallow. Symbol exits. A justice of peace may sometimes be obliged to his friend for a servant. I keep only 3 men and a boy for now, until my mother is dead. But what of that? I still live like a poor, born gentleman. I cannot go in without your worship. They will not sit down until you come. Faith, I will eat nothing. I thank you as much as if I did. Please, sir, come inside. I would rather walk here, thank you. I bruised my shin the other day playing sword and dagger with a fencing master, 3 bouts for a dish of stewed prunes, and truly, I have not been able to bear the smell of hot meat since. Why do your dogs bark so? Are there bears in town? I think there are, sir. I heard people speak of them. I love the sport well, but I will quarrel at it as quickly as any man in England. You would be afraid if you saw the bear loose, would you not? Yes, indeed, sir. That is food and drink to me now. I have seen Sackerson lose 20 times, and I have taken him by the chain. But I assure you, the women cried and shrieked so much at it that it was beyond belief. But women truly cannot endure them. They are very ugly, rough things. Page enters. Come, gentle Master Slender, come. We are waiting for you. I will eat nothing, I thank you, sir. My cock and pie, you shall not choose, sir. Come, come. No, please lead the way. Come on, sir. Mistress Anne, you yourself shall go first. Not I, sir. Please go on. Truly, I will not go first. Truly, la. I will not do you that wrong. Please, sir. I would rather be unmannerly than troublesome. You do yourself wrong indeed, la. They exit. Sir Hugh Evans enters with simple. Go on your way and ask at Dr. Caius's house how to get there. A woman lives there, mistress, quickly. She is something like his nurse, or his dry nurse, or his cook, or his laundry woman, his washer, and his wringer. Very well, sir. No, wait, it is better than that. Give her this letter. She is a woman who is very well acquainted with Mistress Anne Page, and the letter asks and requires her to speak for your master's wishes to Mistress Anne Page. I pray you be gone. I will finish my dinner. There are apples and cheese still to come. They leave. Falstaff, host, Bardolph, Nym, Pistol, and Robin enter a room in the Garter Inn. My host of the Garter. What says my bold fellow, my rook? Speak learnedly and wisely. Truthfully, my host, I must dismiss some of my followers. Cast them off, bully Hercules. Discharge them. Let them go wagging away, trot, trot. They cost me 10 pounds a week. You are an emperor, Caesar, Kaiser, and Fizar. I will take Bardolph. He shall draw ale. He shall tap the casks. Did I say that well, bully Hector? Do so, good my host. I have spoken, let him follow. Let me see you froth the drink and chuck the score. I am as good as my word. Follow. Host exits. Bardolph, follow him. A tapster is a good trade. An old cloak can make a new jacket, a worn-out servingman can become a fresh tapster. Go, farewell. It is a life I have long wanted. I will prosper. O base Hungarian creature, will you handle the spigot? Bardolph exits. He was begotten in drink. Is that not a clever humor? I am glad to be rid of that tinderbox. His thefts were too obvious. His pilfering was like a bad singer. He never kept time. The good humor is to steal in the pause of a minute. The wise call it conveying. Stealing? Bah! A fig for that word. Well, sirs, my shoes are nearly worn through at the heels. Why then, let chilblains follow. There is no remedy. I must cheat, I must shift for myself. Young ravens must be fed. Which of you knows Ford of this town? I know the fellow, he has good substance. My honest lads, I will tell you what I am planning. 2 yards around and more. No jokes now, Pistol. Yes, I am 2 yards around the waist, but I am not talking now about my waist. I am talking about thrift. In short, I mean to make love to Ford's wife. I detect a welcome in her. She talks with me, carves for me, gives me the look that invites. I can interpret the actions of her friendly manner, and the harshest sound of her behavior, translated rightly into plain English, is, I belong to Sir John Falstaff. He has studied her will and translated it out of honesty into English. The anchor lies deep. Will that humor pass? Now people say she has full command of her husband's purse. He has a legion of gold angels. Let as many devils attend you, and to her boy, say I. The humor rises, it is good. Humor me with those angels. I have written a letter here to her, and here is another to Page's wife, who just now gave me kind eyes too, examining my parts with most judicious glances. Sometimes the beam of her gaze gilded my foot, sometimes my grand belly. Then the sun shone on a dung heap. Thank you for that humor. Oh, she did sweep over my outside with such greedy attention that the appetite of her eye seemed to scorch me up like a burning glass. Here is another letter to her. She carries the purse too. She is a land in Guiana, all gold and bounty. I will be a cheater to them both, and they shall be treasuries to me. They shall be my East and West Indies, and I will trade with them both. Go, you carry this letter to Mistress Page, and you carry this one to Mistress Ford. We will prosper, lads, we will prosper. Shall I become Sir Pandarus of Troy, and wear steel at my side for such work? Then let Lucifer take all. I will run no base humor. Here, take back the humor letter. I will keep the behavior of reputation. Here, sir, you carry these letters carefully. Sail like my small ship to those golden shores. Rogues, get away, begone. Vanish like hailstones, go. Trudge off, plod away on foot, find shelter, pack yourselves off. Falstaff will learn the humor of this age. French thrift, you rogues, myself and my little page. Falstaff and Robin exit. Let vultures clutch your guts. Loaded dice and false dice cheat rich and poor, high and low alike. I will have a sixpence in my pouch when you have nothing, base Phrygian Turk. I have operations in my head, and they are humors of revenge. Will you take revenge? By the sky and her star, I will. With wit or with steel. With both humors, I will. I will explain the humor of this love affair to Ford. And I will also reveal to Page how Falstaff, vile scoundrel, means to test his dove, keep hold of his gold, and defile his soft couch. My humor shall not cool. I will stir up Ford to deal in poison. I will fill him with yellow jealousy, for my rebellion is dangerous. That is my true humor. You are the Mars of malcontents. I second you. March on. They exit. Mistress quickly enters with Simple, then calls for John Rugby. Rugby enters. What, John Rugby? Please go to the window and see whether you can see my master, Master Dr. Caius, coming. If he comes and finds anybody in the house, believe me, there will be a grand abusing of God's patience and the king's English. I will go and watch. Go, and tonight we will have a hot drink for it, truly, at the end of a sea-coal fire. He is as honest, willing, and kind a fellow as ever came into a house as a servant, and I promise you he is no tale-bearer and no troublemaker. His worst fault is that he is much given to prayer. He is a little odd that way, but everyone has some fault. Let that pass. You say your name is Peter Simple? Yes, for lack of a better. And Master Slender is your master? Yes, indeed. Does he not wear a great round beard, like a glover's trimming knife? No, indeed. He has only a very little face, with a little yellow beard, a cane-colored beard. He is a gentle-spirited man, is he not? Yes, indeed. But when it comes to using his hands, he is as tall a man as any between here and his head. He has fought with a gamekeeper. What do you say? Oh, I should remember him. Does he not hold up his head, as it were, and strut when he walks? Yes, indeed he does. Well, heaven send Anne Page no worse fortune. Tell Master Parson Evans I will do what I can for your master. Anne is a good girl, and I wish. Rugby enters again. Oh, alas! Here comes my master. We shall all be scolded. Run in here, good young man. Go into this closet. He will not stay long. What, John Rugby? John. What, John, I say? Go, John, go ask after my master. I fear he is not well, since he has not come home. Simple slips into the closet. Rugby exits. Mistress quickly sings, and down, a dow, nay, and so on. Dr. Caius enters. What is this you sing? I do not like these foolish things. Please go and fetch me from my closet, you boitinvert, a green box. Do you understand what I speak? A green box. Yes, indeed, I will fetch it for you. I am glad he did not go in himself. If he had found the young man, he would have gone horn mad. Fee, 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 fee. My faith, it is very hot. I am going to court. It is a great matter. Is it this, sir? Yes, put it in my pocket. Quickly, quickly. Where is that knave Rugby? What, John Rugby? John. Rugby enters. Here, sir. You are John Rugby, and you are Jack Rugby. Come, take your rapier and come close behind me to the court. It is ready, sir, here in the porch. By my faith, I have stayed too long. God's me. What have I forgotten? There are some herbs in my closet that I would not leave behind for the world. Ah me, he will find the young man there and go mad. Oh, devil, devil. What is in my closet? Villainy. Thief. Caius pulls Simple out of the closet. Rugby, my rapier. But master, be calm. Why should I be calm? The young man is an honest man. What is the honest man doing in my closet? There is no honest man who shall come in my closet. I beg you, do not be so hot-tempered. Hear the truth of it. He came on an errand to me from Parson Hugh. Well? Yes, indeed, to ask her to. Peace, I pray you. Peace your tongue. Speak your story. To ask this honest gentlewoman, your maid, to speak a good word to Mistress Anne Page for my master, in the matter of marriage. That is all, indeed, truly. But I will never put my finger in the fire when I need not. Sir Hugh sent you? Rugby, give me some paper. Wait a little while. Caius writes. I am glad he is so quiet. If he had been thoroughly stirred up, you would have heard him so loud and so gloomy. But even so, man, I will do your master whatever good I can. And the plain yes and no of it is this. The French doctor, my master, I may call him my master, look you, because I keep his house, and I wash, wring, brew, bake, scour, prepare meat and drink, make the beds, and do everything myself. That is a great burden to come under one person's hands. Do you see that? You would find it a great burden being up early and down late. But nevertheless, I tell you in your ear, and I would have no talk of it, my master himself is in love with Mistress Anne Page. Still, I know Anne's mind. That is neither here nor there. You little monkey, give this letter to Sir Hugh. By Gar, it is a challenge. I will cut his throat in the park, and I will teach a scurvy jackanape priest not to meddle or interfere. You may be gone. It is not good for you to stay here. By Gar, I will cut off both his stones. By Gar, he shall not have one stone left to throw at his dog. Simple exits. Alas, he only speaks for his friend. That makes no matter. Did you not tell me that I shall have Anne Page for myself? By Gar, I will kill the jack priest, and I have appointed mine host of the Garter to measure our weapons. By Gar, I myself will have Anne Page. Sir, the maid loves you, and all shall be well. We must allow people to chatter. What the good year? Rugby, come to the court with me. By Gar, if I do not have Anne Page, I shall turn your head out of my door. Follow at my heels, Rugby. Caius and Rugby exit. You shall have Anne a fool's head of your own. No, I know Anne's mind about that. No woman in Windsor knows more of Anne's mind than I do, nor can do more with her than I can, I thank heaven. Who is in there, ho? Who is there, I wonder? Come near the house, I pray you. Then enters. How now, good woman? How are you? The better because it pleases your good worship to ask. What news? How is pretty Mistress Anne? In truth, sir, she is pretty and honest and gentle, and one who is your friend. I can tell you that by the way, and I praise heaven for it. Do you think I shall succeed? Shall I not lose my suit? Truly, sir, all is in his hands above. But nevertheless, Master Fenton, I will swear on a book that she loves you. Does your worship not have a wart above your eye? Yes, indeed I have. What of that? Well, there hangs a tale. Good faith, she is another such Nan. But I declare, she is as honest a maid as ever broke bread. We had an hour's talk about that wart. I shall never laugh except in that maid's company. But indeed, she is given too much to melancholy and musing. But for you, well, go to. Well, I shall see her today. Here, take this money. Let me have your voice on my behalf. If you see her before I do, commend me to her. Will I? Indeed we will. And I will tell your worship more about the wart the next time we have a private talk, and about the other wooers. Well, farewell. I am in great haste now. Farewell to your worship. Then exits. Truly, an honest gentleman, but Anne does not love him, for I know Anne's mind as well as anyone does. Out upon it, what have I forgotten? Mistress quickly exits. Mistress Page enters, reading a letter. What? Have I escaped love letters all through the hollow time of my beauty, and am I now to be the target of them? Let me see. Do not ask me why I love you. Though love uses reason as his strict examiner, he does not take reason as his adviser. You are not young, neither am I. And then there is sympathy. You are merry, so am I. Ha ha, then there is more sympathy. You love sack, and so do I. Could you wish for better sympathy? Let it be enough for you, Mistress Page, at least if the love of a soldier can be enough, that I love you. I will not say pity me, for that is not a soldierly phrase, but I say love me. For me, your own true knight, by day or night, or any kind of light, with all his might, to fight for you, John Falstaff. What a heritage of jury this is. A wicked, wicked world. A man almost worn to pieces with age, and he shows himself off like a young gallant. What reckless behaviour has this Flemish drunkard picked out of my conversation, in the devil's name, that he dares try me in this fashion? Why, he has not been in my company 3 times. What could I have said to him? I was sparing with my cheerfulness then. Heaven forgive me. Why, I will put a bill before Parliament to abolish men. How shall I be revenged on him? For revenged I will be as surely as his guts are made of puddings. Mistress Ford enters. Mistress Page. Believe me, I was just going to your house. And believe me, I was coming to you. You look very unwell. No, I will never believe that. I have something to show you that proves the opposite. Honestly, to my eye, you do look unwell. Well then, I do. Yet, I say, I could show you proof against it. Oh, Mistress Page, give me some advice. What is the matter, woman? Oh, woman, if it were not for one small scruple, I could come to great honor. Hang the scruple, woman, take the honor. What is it? Set small things aside. What is it? If I would only go to hell for one eternal moment or so, I could be knighted. What? You lie. Sir Alice Ford. These nights will become so common that you had better not change the title of your gentility. We are wasting daylight. Here, rid. See how I might be knighted. I shall think worse of fat men as long as I have eyes to tell one man's taste from another's. And yet he would not swear. He praised women's modesty, and he gave such orderly, well-behaved rebukes to all indecency that I would have sworn his character matched the truth of his words. But his words and his nature stick together no better than the 100th Psalm sung to the tune of Greensleeves. What storm, I wonder, threw this whale ashore at Windsor, with so many tons of oil in his belly? How shall I be revenged on him? I think the best way would be to keep him hopeful until the wicked fire of lust melts him in his own grease. Did you ever hear the like? Letter for letter the same, except that the names Page and Ford differ. For your great comfort in this mystery of bad opinions, here is your letter's twin brother. But let yours inherit first, for I swear mine never shall. I warrant he has 1,000 of these letters, written with blanks for different names, certainly more, and these are from the second edition. No doubt he will print them, for he does not care what he puts into the press when he wants to put us to there. I would rather be a giantess and lie under Mount Pelion. Well, I will find you 20 lustful turtle doves before I find one chaste man. Why, this is exactly the same handwriting, the same words. What does he think we are? I do not know. It almost makes me ready to quarrel with my own honesty. I will treat myself like someone I do not know, for surely, unless he knows some weakness in me that I do not know myself, he would never have boarded me with such furious boldness. Boarded, do you call it? I will make sure to keep him above deck. So will I. If he comes under my hatches, I will never go to sea again. Let us be revenged on him. Let us arrange a meeting with him, give him some show of encouragement in his suit, and lead him on with well-baited delay until he has pawned his horses to mine host of the Garter. Yes, I will agree to act any villainy against him that does not stain the careful purity of our honesty. Oh, if only my husband saw this letter! It would feed his jealousy forever. Why, look, here he comes, and my good man too. He is as far from jealousy as I am from giving him cause, and that, I hope, is an immeasurable distance. You are the happier woman. Let us plan together against this greasy night. Come here. Mistress Page and Mistress Ford draw aside. Ford enters with pistol, and Page enters with Nym. Well, I hope it is not true. Hope is a dock-tailed dog in some affairs. Sir John is after your wife. Why, sir, my wife is not young. He woos high and low, rich and poor, young and old, one with another, Ford. He loves the whole mixed dish. Ford, consider it. Love my wife. With a liver burning hot. Stop it, or you will go like Sir Actaeon with Ringwood at your heels. Oh, hateful is the name. What name, sir? The Horn, I say. Farewell. Take heed, keep your eyes open, for thieves walk by night. Take heed before summer comes, or the cuckoo birds begin to sing. Away, Sir Corporal Nym. Believe it, Page, he speaks sense. Pistol exits. I will be patient. I will find this out. And this is true. I do not like the humor of lying. He has wronged me in some humors. I was supposed to carry the humored letter to her, but I have a sword, and it shall bite when my need requires it. He loves your wife, that is the short and the long of it. My name is Corporal Nym. I speak, and I swear it is true. My name is Nym, and Falstaff loves your wife. Farewell. I do not like the humor of bread and cheese. Farewell. Nym exits. The humor of it, says he. Here is a fellow who frightens English out of its wits. I will seek out Falstaff. I never heard such a drolling, affected rogue. If I do find it, well. I would not believe such a lying rogue, even if the town priest recommended him as an honest man. He was a good, sensible fellow. Well, Mistress Page and Mistress Ford come forward. How now, Meg? Where are you going, George? Listen to me. How now, sweet Frank, why are you melancholy? I melancholy? I am not melancholy. Go home, go. Honestly, you have some odd notions in your head now. Will you go, Mistress Page? I will go with you. Will you come to dinner, George? Look who comes over there. She shall be our messenger to this worthless night. Believe me, I thought of her too. She will suit the business. Mistress quickly enters. You have come to see my daughter, Anne? Yes, indeed. And I pray you, how is good Mistress Anne? Come in with us and see. We want to talk with you for an hour. Mistress Page, Mistress Ford, and Mistress quickly exit. How now, Master Ford? You heard what the slave told me, did you not? Yes, and you heard what the other one told me. Do you think there is any truth in them? Hang them, the slaves. I do not think the knight would attempt it. These men who accuse him of aiming at our wives are a pair of his discarded servants, utter rogues now that they are out of service. Were they his men? Indeed they were. I like it no better for that. Is he lodging at the Garter? Yes, indeed he is. If he should plan this voyage toward my wife, I would turn her loose to him, and whatever he gets from her beyond sharp words, let it be on my head. I do not mistrust my wife, but I would be reluctant to put them together. A man may be too confident. I would have nothing lie on my head. I cannot be satisfied like this. The host enters. Look where my roaring host of the Garter comes. There is either liquor in his head or money in his purse, when he looks so merry. How now, mine host? How now, bully rook? You are a gentleman. Cavaliero Justice, I say. Shallow enters. I follow, mine host, I follow. Good evening, and 20 good evenings, good Master Page. Master Page, will you go with us? We have sport in hand. Tell him, Cavaliero Justice, tell him, bully rook. Sir, there is a quarrel to be fought between Sir Hugh the Welsh priest and Caius the French doctor. Good mine host of the Garter, a word with you. What do you say, my bully rook? Ford and the host speak apart. Will you go with us to watch it? My merry host has measured their weapons, and I think he has appointed them to opposite places, for believe me, I hear the parson is no joker. Listen, I will tell you what our sport shall be. Shallow and Page speak apart. Ford and the host come forward. Have you no complaint against my knight, my guest Cavaliero? None, I swear. But I will give you a pottle of hot spice sack if you will give me access to him, and tell him my name is Brooke, just for a jest. My hand on it, bully. You shall have going out and coming in, did I say that well? And your name shall be Brooke. He is a merry knight. Will you go, my men? Here's. I am with you, mine host. I have heard the Frenchman has good skill with his rapier. Tut, sir, I could have told you more. In these times men make everything about distance, your passes, staccatos, and I do not know what else. It is the heart, Master Page. It is here, it is here. I have seen the time when, with my long sword, I would have made 4 tall fellows jump like rats. Here, boys, here, here. Shall we move? I am with you. I would rather hear them scold than fight. Host Shallow and Page exit. Though Page is a blindly confident fool and rests so firmly on his wife's frailty, I cannot shake off my suspicion so easily. She was in his company at Page's house, and what they did there I do not know. Well, I will look further into it, and I have a disguise to test Falstaff. If I find her honest, I do not lose my labor. If she is otherwise, the labor is well spent. Ford exits.
And there we pause. The trap is baited by the trapper himself. Falstaff has sent his twin love letters, and the 2 wives, far from being flattered, have laid their heads together, found the words word for word the same, and resolved to make the fat knight pay dearly for the insult. The men, meanwhile, have been worked into jealousy by Falstaff's discarded followers. Next time, in part 2, a jealous husband in disguise paying his own rival to court his wife, and a Welshman and a Frenchman sent to fight a duel that never comes off. Mind the footnotes, and beware the folly.